goes. And he said, well, I want one voice of the Cougars, and you're it.
If you've ever been to a CT sporting event, you've probably heard this voice, but do you know the story behind it?
I'm Dr. Nick Liguori, and I'm a psychologist here at Cherokee Trail. The way it happened, because we started so small, 470 students, we didn't have a varsity team that first year. By the time we started having varsity games that needed to be announced, one of our other teachers had planned to do the games, starting with football, and he couldn't do one of the games. The athletic secretary at the time called me cold and said, would you like to announce this game coming up? I said, well, what do you mean? So-and-so can't do this one game. We need somebody to do it. We thought you might be good. And she said, we think you have a great voice. We would like you to try it. And I was like, okay, I know football. I'll give it a try. I mean, all I knew was like the things I saw at the Bronco games or the Nuggets games or what have you. That next year, that other teacher turned in the games he could do, and he could only do one game. The others he couldn't do. And so then the athletic director saw that, and he called me in and he said, why are you doing all but one game? And I said, well, it's so-and-so's job. I'm filling in when he can't do it. And he said, well, I want one voice of the Cougars, and you're it. I think one of the interesting facts is in basketball, there's certain guidelines that we have from CHASA. You're only allowed to say certain things. I like to be a little more descriptive. At one point, we weren't supposed to say, like, when a kid makes a three-pointer, oftentimes they'll say, from three, and there's a big exclamation. A while back, they told us we weren't supposed to do that. I just kept going, and I thought, like, I can beg forgiveness rather than ask permission. Just this year picked up volleyball as well. It's been just a wonderful extra thing tonight.
And number 20, senior captain,